No matter what you're going through, I got will see you through. And if you did before, yeah, the devil may keep throwing your joy from you. You gotta be strong and keep your hands up in the air. You gotta pray.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Royal Praise Party. It's the best way to get your day started with a party, y'all. So let's get up and get it going on this AM. Y'all know what it is. Health Tip Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday. Don't say Tuesday again. You might not see Wednesday. You better get on up out of that bed. Let's get it going on this morning. It is a bright and early Tuesday morning. Time to get up. Health Tip Tuesday, y'all. Come on, get you some breakfast, get your coffee going, whatever you need to do. Let's get it going on today. We don't want to miss out on what Tuesday has for us. So let's get up, rise, shine, and give God the glory as we get up into this day. Today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it as we get up and get it going on today. Yours truly, Apostle Derek Moon, behind the driver's wheel, taking you down this holy highway. Nothing left for you to do but sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we do what we do each and every weekday morning, 6:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on your favorite morning show. This is the Royal Praise Party, the best way to get your day started with some of that gospel gumbo. Get up and get you some. It's hot, it's fresh, it's ready to go. It's the perfect mix of traditional gospel classics, contemporary gospel jams, and the inspirational hits that we just be throwing in for flavor. And we got much flavor coming your way this morning, neighbor, as we get it started on this AM. We got yours truly, Apostle Derek Moon, along with Brother Darius Moon's going to be joining us with the news that you can use. How RPP Anchorman is in the building. All that and much, much more. It's going down. Don't forget, as you come on in the room, throw up your city and state. Let us know where you're at so we can get you in on the roll call. You definitely don't want to miss that. And if you got church and community news, make sure you get at me with that too. Hit me up with my inbox or email me at mrdoitall20@hotmail.com. mrdoitall20@hotmail.com. Good morning to you. As we get this thing started, we're going to go ahead and drop you right on into the gospel groove with a little Kirk Franklin this morning. Just a little something to wake you up and shake you up. Let's get it going, talking about that strong God. Good morning.
Many, many, the earth is shaking. Who gon' save the babies from another bloody Sunday? I'm singing many, many. They love me or they hate me for my skin color. But you say I am your brother. The government keep lying to me, telling me that they come to set the people free. But the power falls when you catch us on the knees. Heaven, please, we're in a state of emergency. See, we need a strong God, yeah. We need the real God, yeah. The God with the resurrection power from the grave. Take away the hate to heal the human race. Yeah, we need a strong God. So we need yeah. Say, Mary, they say the climate changing, the poor people in the cold. But you keep preaching to their soul. We don't wait till everybody's free. And we won't sleep till everybody eats. Yeah. Until lives matter. Yeah. More than times matter. The government keep lying to me, telling me that they're gonna set the people free. But the power falls when you catch us on the knees. Heavens, please, we're in a state of emergency. See, we need a real strong, yeah. We need a yeah. The God with the resurrection power from the grave, to take away the hate, to heal the human race. See, we need a strong God. So let's go. Justice, we want change. We want peace and no more pain. We want to be free. That's my extremists. What I need, we want justice. We want change. We want peace and no more pain. Free people to be free. No extremists. What I need. Just don't push the gospel. Be the gospel. My country tears of thee, sweet land of liberty. When will we finally see we need a strong God? Yeah, the government keep lying to me, telling me that they're gonna set the people free. But the power falls when you catch us on the knees. Oh, now heaven, please, we're in a state of emergency. Cause we need a strong God, yeah. We need a real God. The God with the resurrection power from the grave. That's to take away the hate, that's to heal the human race. So we need a strong God. We need a God. Many, say many, many. Every time I look to you, tonight I can feel the ocean blue. I wish there'll be something new. Nothing is that you are amazing. You always amazing. Living inside of me. Making me stronger.
But there is a wonder, you sit up on your mind like veranda. Letting up flow down like Niagara. You real time run data. You even walk on water. Hakuna Matata. Carolina go prosper. Everything you never ask for, but you been in the laughter. You want money and data. You live it to the great pastor.
I can feel the ocean blue. Every time I look to you. Every time I look to you. Tonight, I can feel the ocean blue. I wish there'll be something new. Nothing is impossible.
My God, my God. You give me right when you win, should have slip. You pull me up when me up could have slip. Rock water beating from the side and the grip. Me young from the chop from the fist in the grip. Teach me how to climb and leap over cliff. You talk to the side, it's my ticket. Me set the gun, it sound like music. When I smile when you fall, they lose it.
I am free with nothing holding me. Look around and I can see it's all open up to me. I am free with nothing holding me. Look around and I can see it's all open up to me. I can feel the ocean move every time I look to you. Every time I look to you. Tonight, I can feel the ocean move. Always show me something new. Nothing is
Lord, I love you only because you love me first. Cause if you ain't love me, I wouldn't know what love was. I definitely wouldn't know how to love. So this is my love letter to you.
Lord, you love me even when I didn't love myself. You still love me when I had my eyes on something else. Lord, you love me in spite of everything I've done. You love me, that's why I love you so.
I thought I've been in love, but not like this. Thought I knew trust, but not quite like this. The portrait of God's like this. He died for sinners. I rendered the spotlight his. Past memories of me caught up. Thought of hate and the thought of him and his name poured up. I knew how to win apart. Church knew, but refused to give him more than spare parts. Yeah, I mean, I said in my heart I loved him, but just couldn't move my heart to trust him. Cause deep in my heart I ain't want him. The truth be told, my heart was far from him. But he was steadily consistent when I was steadily tripping like I ain't ready for commitment. But still he wasn't ready to give in even when I wanted to distance. He still loved me.
Even when I didn't love myself, you still love me. When I had my eyes on something else, you love me. In spite of everything I've done, you love me. That's why I love you so.
Somebody told me that love was blind. My love was a lie. Stop me from seeing that you're one of a kind. My time was spent money, wanting to die, cause life it meant nothing till you came in and put a change to the way of my work. Cause they were submerged in sin since the day of my birth. But you see through this heart of glass, yeah. And redeem me from a dark past, yeah. There's nothing you can't handle. And because I'm playing it in your hands, there's nothing I can't stand through. No, I finally found my safety. Peace in the arms of the God who made me. Lord, for my sake you died, so I can be introduced to truth. Now, every day that a day goes by, it's another one devoted to you. You will see me
You
through.
love me even when I didn't love myself. You still love me when I had my eyes on something else. You love me in spite of everything I've done. You love me. That's why I love you so.
He was there when I couldn't deal with myself. Through depression, thoughts of killing myself. My life shattered in pieces, till he added the piece of fulfillment was added in Jesus. He's seen the better thoughts that I was lying in it, but he loved me too much to let me dive in. I admit it was God's grace, the reason why my heart is no longer a dark place, because he loved me.
Love me even when I didn't love myself. You still love me when I had my eyes on something else. You love me in spite of everything I've done. You love me. That's why I love you
And we are back doing nothing but giving you this good gospel music, inspirational music, and all that's in the gumbo for you right here on the Royal Praise Party. I want you to rise and shine and give God the glory. Make sure you get on up out of that bed. Let's get to work on time, people. Let's get to where we need to be and make sure we make an effort to get there on time, okay? We're giving you this good gospel music just so you can get there on time. No excuses. All right, so let's get up and get it going on this AM. It is a Health Tip Tuesday. We're going to be giving you some health tips, and we're going to be getting our morning inspiration in just a minute as well. You got to get your day started on the good foot with that morning inspiration that's coming in out of Yamasee, South Carolina here in just a second. I want to remind you guys that if you got something going on at your church or some free events in your area, we need to know about it. Church and Community News, a free service provided to you by the Royal Praise Party. So make sure you hit us up, let us know what you got going on so we can definitely share it with the public, all right? You need them to know what you got going on, then you need to let me know so I can get it out there for you, all right? Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way. It is a Health Tip Tuesday. We are still at the beginning of the week, so we definitely want to get you in on the roll call, okay? So that means you need to be hitting me up with your cities and states, your areas, and let me know wherever you might be this AM. I want to say good morning to those that are coming on in the room. We say good morning to you. Appreciate you coming through and being a part of the party, but don't keep it to yourself, all right? It ain't nothing but a party, y'all, but a party ain't a party till we get the party packed. Sure enough, can't pack the party until we send out those invites, and that's where you come in. I need you inviting everybody on your list, letting them know where the party's at each and every weekday morning as we broadcast live from marvelous Monk's Corner, South Carolina. Yep, we're on the corner, y'all, holding it down for the crown up here in Chucktown. We appreciate you guys that are rocking with us. Make sure you tell somebody about us as we continue to push forward, doing what we do. Mr. Darius is coming on in this morning. He's going to be giving you that news that you can use, all right? So definitely stay tuned for that on this AM. That's going to be coming at you shortly. But we got to get our morning inspiration. Later on in the show, of course, we got the comedy praise break at the bottom of the hour. And, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Pastor Tony Q, will be bringing us our word of the day a little bit later on as well. So that and much, much more, it's all going down right here out of Charleston, South Carolina. Hopefully you guys had a good Monday. You got your day, your week started off on a good note. If not, we're going to definitely give you some news you can use and some health tips to get you, living a little healthier. Some things that you can actually apply to your life. All that and much, much more is coming. Don't forget to slide on over to the YouTube page and check us out over there and subscribe to that YouTube page. We're still trying to get those subscription numbers up as well. So we definitely want you to be subscribing to the YouTube page as you're inviting. It's a lot to do, I know, but that's why it's called an interactive radio show. You don't just, it's not a television show, social media. Don't just come on here looking at us, but help us out. Spread the word, tap the screen, show some love, man. Let the hearts and thumbs up stream on across the screen. Y'all hear that noise? Y'all know what it is. That's that gospel train coming on in. It's coming around the bend, bringing us our morning inspiration. For that, we head out to Yamasee, South Carolina, to get our morning inspiration from Sister Sandra Taylor. Good morning, sis.
Good morning, good morning.
We're ready for that morning inspiration. Take it away.
Good morning, RPP family. God be merciful unto us and bless us and cause his face to shine upon us, Salah, that thy way may be known upon earth, thy saving help among all nations. Let the people praise thee, O God, that all the people praise thee. O let the nations be and sing for joy, but thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon earth. Salah. Let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless you. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. Happy Tuesday, and remember, something good is going to happen to you today. God bless you all.
but one time. Grabbing it on my way. Fix it on the front. I'm over the pain. If I'm dancing till I wanna, please don't judge me. If I'm smiling till I wanna, please don't judge me. I just run through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I just walk in the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't know if you have noticed, I'm doing me and I love it. I just run through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. If you don't give me no heaven, I do it all by myself. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Everything now. Everything now. Please don't judge me. Everything now. Please don't judge me. Shout out to the water. Walking right into the warning line. Snatching yours for the finish line. I'm living it for the one time. I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm fixing on the first night. I'm not what you say. If I'm dancing till I wanna, please don't judge me. If I'm smiling till I wanna, please don't judge me. I just run through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I just walk in the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't know if you have noticed, I'm doing me and I love it. I just run through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. If you don't give me no heaven, I do it all by myself. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me, please don't judge me. Everything now, everything now, everything right now, everything now. Please don't judge me. If I'm dancing with a wanna, please don't judge me. If I'm smiling with a wanna, please don't judge me. I just run through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I just walk in the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't know if you have noticed, I'm doing me and I love it. I just run through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. If you don't give me no heaven, I do it all by myself. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Everything now, everything now. Please don't Everyone that I meet, I can hear a smile, smile. And everywhere I see me, I go the extra mile. Yeah. Everybody's looking to change, but who will take the lead? Yeah. The change that I want to see is gonna start with me. Everybody saying, everyone's better. I can hear a smile, smile. Everywhere I see, I go the extra mile. Everybody is looking to change. Everybody's looking to change. Who's gonna get one of the change? The change that I want to see is gonna start with me. Come on, say that we're ready. There's a light in me. I want me to get something right with that's the power, and we can change anything. What we're preaching, what we're thinking, if it's exactly what will be. a difference. I wanna make everybody say that now. You need to make you can count on me. You need to make I was made to
Yes, indeed. We are back. Back with more, and more. It just gets better and better each and every morning. It's a Health Tip Tuesday morning. And you got yours truly, the Apostle Derek Moon behind the draws wheel, along with Mr. Darius Moon. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
All right.
You got your beauty rest? You good to go? You had your day off yesterday? You ready to work? Kind of, sort of? Shh. Anyway, if you can stop shopping long enough, we're going to get ready to get in.
This thing, that's just an ad.
Oh, okay. I believe you. Not. But we're glad that you're here. Get ready to give us some news we can use. Glad you're, here as my summer sidekick doing your thing. How you enjoying your summer?
I feel like my life has no meaning.
Wow.
This just, it's like wasting days around here, It's like nothing to do.
You need a job, son.
Hey,
Plenty of places. I see hiring signs all over the place. You're a young man. You should be working, somewhere. But hey, jobs ain't gonna come knock on your door. You gotta go out and look for them. But anyway, we're glad you're here. Even though your life has no meaning, maybe we can make the news have some meaning. Since your life has no meaning. Child of God, his life has no meaning. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna jump right into it. Get some meaning out of this dude this morning as we turn it over to Mr. Darius for some news that you can use.
friends and colleagues remember Naya Rivera. Naya Rivera's friends and former castmates and fellow performers have taken to social media following the news of the 33-year-old police star's death to pay tribute to a talent gone too soon. She is believed to have drowned while swimming in a lake in Southern California with their 4-year-old son, officials said Monday. What the comments from those who knew her make clear is that Rivera has left an undeniable mark on the industry, to which she dedicated her life. She was an artist who brought many a great deal of glee. Friends and former classmates held hands and shouted, "Say her name, Naya," as they gathered Lake Peru on Monday morning. Many people like Danny Lynch and Chris Tucker and Kristen Chenoweth, Kevin McHale, Darren Criss, Dean Dyer, Michael Hitchcock, who is the writer and producer of Glee, Jenna Shkowitz, Viola Davis, Ricky Martin, Lily Reinhardt, Demi Lovato, Patricia Arquette. So basically, a lot of people remember her. You know, she worked in a lot of different things. She worked in a lot of different things. She worked on. I know she worked on Lee. She worked on the Bernie Mac show. She was on Disney, I think. She was good.
Did they find her body?
Yes, they just recently found her
Where they find it at?
in the lake. The lake that she was drowned in. They found her. They were just searching for her for days, and they just recently found her.
Okay.
So yeah, you know, her son is alive. So I wonder if he knows what's going on. You know.
Well, from the story we read the other day, he was sleeping in the boat. He swam back to the boat, got in the boat, kind of fell asleep, waiting on his mom. His mom never showed up. That's how he died.
I wonder how to know that he wasn't there.
It is a sad way to start the news off, but you know, I'm glad they found the body. At least the family can get some closure behind that. What else you got?
And a major victory for the environment, Germany banned single-use plastic and styrofoam. Germany is making major strides towards trying to practice what she preaches in terms of environmentalism. The country announcement yesterday that it will be implementing a ban on the sale of a multitude of single-use and disposable items in a bid to reduce the amount of plastic and polystyrene waste in the environment. This includes things like plastic straws, polystyrene cups and boxes, think cup of noodles, single-use cutlery, plates, and stirring sticks. German Environmental Minister Scholz said the move was part of the effort to move away from throwaway culture, according to AP. The government's ban will go into effect next year on July 3rd, 2021. The new plan also legislates the closure by 2022 of 8 brown coal operations, mostly located in economically depressed regions, as the number of jobs in renewable energy, which already generates 50% of Germany's power, increased in those regions. So yeah, that's pretty good. They put stop to all the extra plastics and stuff in Germany. Something they should try doing here.
Yeah, you gotta do something. Gotta save the environment. So I think that is a really good move. You know, because we are damaging the planet. We compile and create so much trash. So it seems like you're drowning in trash. How much landfills can you make? I don't know. That's a good step. The other countries should follow suit.
Right.
Give them one more.
Okay. 15 giant tortoises finally returned to their Galapagos island. That's a real word, Galapagos.
It's a real place.
Galapagos Island home after saving their species with 1,900 babies. Even while a species species slow and steady can win the race. The Espanola tortoise program on the Galapagos Islands has become one of the most successful captive breeding programs ever undertaken in the world. Created in the mid 1960s to save that species from extinction, it collected the last remaining 14 tortoises on Espanola Island, the only place in the world they are found. Now they have made a trip back home 55 years later to live out the rest of their days in retirement in their island's restored ecosystem. The 14 giant Espanola tortoises, plus one that has been at the San Diego Zoo, produced 1,900 offspring over the decades, which has slowly been reintroduced on the island, many of which have survived to adulthood and have since bred, creating a population of roughly 2,300 children and grandchildren of the original 15. The one giant tortoise dubbed Diego managed to contribute to approximately 40% of the offspring.
Put it in work, huh?
Repatriated, yep, to the island before 2 weeks ago, joining his brood, where he was taken about 80 years ago.
80 years? I'm turning a long time.
We should get to
Oh, here we go. Who you want to turtle from?
if they live long, they ain't gonna die no time soon.
They do die.
Not no time soon.
You're not good with pets, man. Let's not go there.
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
It wasn't that long.
The captive breeding program, in addition to the management's actions implemented on Espanola Island, give us peace of mind that we managed to save a species that would otherwise have become extinct. It can only be described as successful and an example of the conservation efforts that we implement as a
Conservation, not conversation.
What
Read the
did I
word.
say?
Conversation.
That's what I meant. I meant to say conservation.
Okay. That's not what you said. But go ahead.
Efforts that we implement as a national government in synergy with our allies, said Paula Peruano, the Ecuador's Minister of Environment and Water. The tortoise's release, which was originally planned for March, but was delayed due to quarantine measures before COVID-19. Eventually, though, on June 15th, boats loaded with tortoises floated out to Espanola.
That's a lot of tortoises.
Biologists, yeah. They hiked inland to a particular spot rich in cacti, the tortoise's favorite food, carrying the 77-pound animals on their backs.
That's heavy.
I wasn't gonna do that job. Sorry.
So you're that concerned about the lives of the tortoises.
Didn't even know they existed.
Wow. You've seen them before. They're in
TV.
zoos. You've seen them in the zoo.
I don't remember the last time I've been to the zoo, Dad. Those might be the same turtles from the zoo, you never know.
You're a disappointment.
Diego,
But you want to take a turtle and put it in captivity.
no.
Put it in your little jail.
No. Turtles like water. We can get one for a fish tank.
Those are tortoises. They're land turtles. They don't do water.
We need a water turtle. We don't want a land turtle walking around the house.
That's what a tortoise is. It's a land turtle.
No, I don't need tortoise. Those are the ones that get real big. Right?
Huge. 70 pounds? Yeah, that's huge.
But the eagle is now 100 years old.
So you'd be dead by the time that turtle, like, he'd be way older than you.
Did you know that tortoises can live to be 150?
Yep, I didn't know that. You didn't?
No. And he may be enjoying a retirement for decades, watching his great-great-great-grandchildren and nephews and nieces grow up. Yeah, that's good.
That's real
They
good.
brought the turtles back.
That's a success story right there. I like tortoises, especially the giant tortoises. I've seen them in zoos before. I think they have a couple of them down there in Valdosta, if I remember correctly. But I know they got them in the Columbia Zoo. But anyway, just some friendly news, some good things going on. We're gonna get more into it and bring you some more news you can use later on. Keep it locked where you got it. More great music is on the way, and this guy will be back to give us some more uh, current events, see what's going on, around the world, and he's gonna look up some health tips because it is Health Tip Tuesday. So all that and much, much more. In the meantime and in between time, we're gonna go ahead and drop you into the gospel groove with some of the feel good hits that you love to hear from us right here on the Royal Praise Party. Don't forget, at the bottom of the hour, we'll be coming at you with the comedy praise break. That's on the way as well. And while we wait on that, we're going to give you this, a little something to groove to.
That's how he works. That's how the Lord he works. That's how he works. That's how the Lord he works. That's how the Lord works. That's how the Lord works. That's how the Lord works. That's how he works. That's how the Lord works. That's how the Lord works. That's how the Lord works. That's how he works. We must not worship the Lord. I think we got it from his word. We don't know how, we don't know where to see his day, so we should Are you rocking with us? I see you. Come on, let me hear you. That's how he works. That's how the Lord he works. Come on. That's how he works. That's how the Lord. Oh yeah. He works. Put your hand on it. That's how the Lord works. That's how the Lord works. That's how the Lord works. That's how he works. That's how the Lord works. That's how the Lord works. That's how the Lord works. That's how he works. We must not worship the Lord. I think we got it just his word. We don't know how, we don't know where. We should so we should
Yes, indeedy. How many of y'all know what prayer can do? It's the morning praise party. It's the World Praise Party. Getting it in each and every weekday morning, 6:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, right here on your social media outlets. Don't forget, we are streaming live on Facebook and live on YouTube, and you can check us out. Don't forget to subscribe to that YouTube channel. All right, as we continue to do what we do, and don't forget you can check us out on Exquisite Internet Radio, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. We are the exclusive morning show for Exquisite Internet Radio. Get that EIR app, EIR, EIR, EIR. Don't forget to get the app from your app store today, and you can take us with you wherever you go. And download those podcasts with the links that we have on the Facebook and YouTube pages. Get those podcasts, and you can listen to us whenever you feel like listening. Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way. Comedy Praise Break is up next.
It's time for the RPP Comedy Praise Break on Exquisite Internet Radio.
Spotty. I guess more than 5 somebody that kicked you to the curb, huh, Jim? Well, send me a postcard from Bougieville. Oh, my God.
Your information, Shanae. Oh, yes, I'm here.
Are you here?
Oh, yes.
Well, then say what you gotta say for I tell. What's that?
I am not moving out. I'm moving in.
No!
Yes.
You don't have my permission to move up in here.
Permission to leave. You ain't gotta explain nothing to her.
This dude, much time repeat itself. Move it along, bring it across. Now, would you back up off me? If I tear it right down the middle, I'll snap your grill from you. I'll snap you. Take all your fronts. Yeah. I was not even talking to you, cool Joe. I happen to be third floor captain in this here building.
You better get that thing out.
Bitch done broke my neck. Oh, my Julie, messing with you. Messing with you. Oh, and now and my Julie, just giving me. Don't say nothing to me.
All right, Shanae.
Don't say nothing to me. I know what this is. I know what this is. I know what it is. No, I know what this is. Y'all jump me. I'm gonna tell you what the third floor captain is. Y'all jump me. That's why all my stuff came from. When I get home, I'm gonna call Kelola, and when she get a hold of this, or the mess that's going on, somebody's getting hurt. I am the third floor captain in this building, and what that means is, I'm emotional right now, so you just let me. What it means is, that no loud music in this building after 10 unless it's jealousy or Patti LaBelle. That's it. Number 2, no arguing, fighting, fuss unless it's Martin kicking and scratching the beat and throwing your ass. You ain't heard that ass of me.
Jewelry, but you better check up before you have some breakfast. You know what I'm
And last but not least, hear me, God. Hear me, God. Last but not least, no pets allowed. So what that means is, Scooby-Doo can't stay. Thank God. You ain't heard my favorite kid,
What you never see, and if you believe you will be up to me, every color turn around, listen, every color turn around, listen, every color turn around, listen, yeah, every color turn around, listen, yes, sir, I see, listen, there will be blessings on blessings. Oh, yeah. Blessings. Yeah. There will be blessings on blessings. Favor of the Lord must upon me. In my hand, I have more than enough. Surely goodness and mercy is following me, and my God will supply every one of my needs. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, oh, yes, it following me, and my God will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Everybody say it. Blessing, hey, there will be blessings on blessings. Blessing, yeah, there will be blessings on blessings. In my hand, yeah, more than in my hands, I got. You got everything you need, baby. Following me, yeah. Every single one of my needs. I'm not gonna run around. Hey, you. I got always. Yeah, I'm holding 50 blessings. Come on, Emma. You got to say what you mean. I got always.
Come Sunday morning, I'll be home. I know you've been waiting by your telephone, but I just didn't singing till the crowd is gone. Can't wait till Sunday morning, and I'll be coming home. I can see it then, feel so swaying on the fire. Burn gold, hold it till it goes, grow. But until that time, every night, every street light, and every sunlight gets me close to you. Every time song, every time song. Oh, my soul takes me close to you. Maybe Sunday morning I'll be coming home. Driving to the evening, I got miles to go. I hope you hear my voice calling from the radio, just to show us I'm breathing. And as the road is long, I look this Sunday morning, and I'll be coming home, so I can see it then, feel so swim as the fire burns gold, hold it till we both grow. But until that time, every night, every street light, and every sunlight gets me close to you. Every time song, every time song, all my cell phone takes me close to you. I don't care about LA, movie stars, the name of Hollywood Boulevard, about New York City. It's just a city without you by my side. Just can't wait till Sunday morning. Just can't wait till Sunday morning. You'll see la 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 la. Every cold night, every street light, and every sunlight keeps me closer to you. Every sunlight, every street light, every I'll be coming home.
Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way. Singing about that Sunday morning on this AM. It's a Health Tip Tuesday, y'all. We're going to get into some health tips here in just a second. But before we do, we're going to keep it rocking and rolling, y'all. We definitely want to get us a quick roll call. See who's been rocking with us so far this week. I want to send shout outs going to Elizabeth, New Jersey, North Charleston, South Carolina, most corners in the building, Atlanta, Georgia coming through. Of course, Buford's always rocking with us. Yamasee, South Carolina, Uniontown, Pennsylvania, Sheldon, South Carolina, and St. Helena Island, South Carolina. Can't forget about Burton. Burton's in the building. Good morning to you. All my family and friends out there, we appreciate each and every one of you. If I'm not calling the city and states because I don't know where you are, so make sure you throw up your city and state and let us know where you're at this AM. Remember, if you, your business, your church wants to be a sponsor of any portion of the Royal Praise Party, you can do so by contacting me. Get into my inbox or my email. You can email me at mrdoitall20 at hotmail.com, MRDOITALL20 at hotmail.com. I will send you all the sponsorship information. Remember, we do have sponsorship packages starting as low as $25 per week. You can't beat that. We say good morning to our Facebook family, our YouTube family, and of course, Exquisite Internet Radio. And to you podcasters out there, whatever time of day you might be listening in, we appreciate you as well. All right. Before I turn it over to this young man for some more news that you can use, let me take a quick look at church and community news. See what's happening by way of church community news. Progressive Church of Jesus drive-in park and praise service. That's Progressive Church of Jesus, where Bishop John Brown Sr. is the pastor. Join them for a power pack service happening Sunday, July 19th, 2020, beginning at 9 a.m. Yes, indeed. It's an outside worship experience. We will continue to practice social distancing, they say. And please wear your mask. Service will convene at Progressive Church of Jesus, 210 Ackerman Street, Walterboro, South Carolina. Everyone is welcome to attend. Come, let's have church. They want you to come on out. That's happening this Sunday, July the 19th at 9 a.m. They invite you to their outdoor service. If you're in the Walterboro area, you know what to do. Go ahead and join Progressive Church in their outdoor service. In the meantime and in between time, I want you to keep it locked right where you got to remember, if you got church or community news, send it in to me so we can get it in and get it announced for you as soon as possible. In the meantime and in between time, we're going to be getting our word of the day in just a little bit. But as we continue to go forward, I'm going to turn it over to my man, Mr. Darius, with some more news that you can use.
Governor Henry McMaster has extended South Carolina's state of emergency. And why? This man started to get on my nerve. It seems like every time you start to thrive, you try to do something extra,
You're trying to keep us safe, I guess. I guess that's what he's doing.
Governor Henry McMaster signed an executive order on Saturday that extends South Carolina's state of emergency. The original state of emergency has now been extended through July 26th. State law determines that if a governor makes the extension, it will last for 15 days. The declaration allows for the state's response to COVID-19 to continue, McMaster said. McMaster said the state of emergency allows him to suspend regulations and put the state in a position to receive funding from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. He just cared about money. On Friday, McMaster placed a ban on the sale of alcohol at South Carolina restaurants and bars after 11 p.m. The emergency order directs the Department of Health and Environmental Control to exercise all of its emergency powers as outlined in the Emergency Health Powers Act, which allows the departments to do what it deems necessary to address the coronavirus pandemic. Under the order, there are restrictions to nursing home and assisted living visitations, except in the case of end-of-life situations. Visitations will also be suspended as deemed necessary to state correctional institutions and lockdown detention facilities. It directs public schools to remain closed to the state of emergency unless otherwise mandated. It also gives protective measures for our first responders and suspends rules and regulations regarding search transportation waivers. Yeah, I don't think, I don't really think we needed to extend the South Carolina state of emergency.
Even after reading that,
I just no, like it don't say like it says exercise all of its emergency powers. It's like it don't give you a real reason why we need to. It don't say nothing about more people dying or nothing like that. It just say he said one time he said for funding.
right there, go ahead up. What's that? DHEC announces 1,952 new cases and 10 deaths per South Carolina case. What is that? MISC. I don't even know what that is. Nope.
But yeah, see 10 deaths in the whole state. Well, everybody needs to shut down. It makes no sense. Sure, people are catching it, but people are surviving it. Like I said last time, not everybody are weak and withered,
Weak and what?
withered, you know. Some people
Who is
a
withered?
few people may get it, but it's like catching a cold, You get it, you lose it. Anybody
If
just
you're
holding
healthy
on
enough.
to this disease,
If you're healthy enough. And if you're already kind of, compromised, it's a different story.
they just trying to. I believe they giving it. But it's not like people just know they got it. They gotta go get tested to know that they getting it, and they probably giving it to people.
You never know. Guess you can't trust the government. What else you got?
It concerns on reopening schools. Teachers groups expressed concern about reopening schools in a letter to South Carolina governor. The letter was written by leaders of the Palmetto State Teachers Association and the South Carolina Education Association.
So they're not gonna open the schools back up? What are they saying?
I think that if you go down, it says that the governor wants the governor is committed to ensuring that South Carolina schools reopen with in-person classroom instruction, along with virtual home learning options for parents not ready to send their children back yet. So I think either way, like even if they try to stop it either way, school is gonna open. But they have alternatives if you're too scared to let your kids go. It is our belief that the report does not address two essential areas. All recommendation must be fully and equitably funded, and the state of South Carolina's Department of Education must establish clear expectations and standards that apply to all districts, according to the letter. And on Monday, we spoke with all three groups about the letter and their concerns. The Palmetto State Teacher Association said their members desperately wish to return in-person instruction, but understand the safety and health of students and staff is paramount.
So how do you feel about that?
I would agree with them. I feel like people should stay safe, but I do think that kids need to go back to school, to actual school, because not everybody is good at learning from home. Some people need hands-on activities and stuff like that. Some people are visual learners. You can't just give them a bunch of work, because the way they do it is they give you like lessons for the week, and they want you to complete everything. Make sure you complete everything. When in actual school, they give you one lesson and one day at a time, and they take their time with it. And I think that's easier. I feel like not a lot of people are gonna graduate, or no, I'm saying this year, if they try to make it just online, not a lot of people are gonna graduate, and the grades are not gonna be as good because even even though we did that for the remainder of this past year, they still passed everybody either way. So is y'all gonna do that? You know?
Well, it sounds like that's what they're trying to do, at least for South Carolina. Try to do it where it's a medium where they got McMaster's is trying to open the schools up, but then giving those online options. So some people just don't want to send their kids back. They don't want to take a chance. I believe the homeschooling numbers are going to increase for people that want to use that option. But I think it should be a choice of whether you go to school or not. I don't think they should just make it all mandatory, schools shut down, and I don't think they should make it all mandatory everybody just coming back to school, because some schools are really crowded. So it's hard to, you know, practice social distancing if the school's overcrowded. So I think it's good to have an option, and some kids do. I think will do well with online schooling, as that has been proven. But like I said, some don't. So you got to have options. You got to have options for people to choose. I don't think anything should be mandated. I think it should be a choice, and they have to create the atmosphere so people can choose. You got to create a system where it's a choice, because if it's mandated, it's wrong one way or the other. I don't care whether it works for some or not. It still should be a choice. So I think the way they're doing it, if they get it done the way they're talking about in this article, it'll be smart. They have the schools open up, but give people online choices. Or even if you can, come to school some days and some days you do online. I think that's a good balance, and I think it'll work for most students. So I think what they're doing is pretty good. I understand, what McMaster's is trying to do, at least for the state of South Carolina. It's not something that's going to work completely across the board. It is what it is. Perfect timing. We got that gospel train coming on through. Y'all know what that means. Time for us to get our word of the day. And for that, we take it out to the A to hear from none other than my brother, Pastor Tony Q. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir, and great morning, RPP family. This is your prayer partner, Pastor Logan. We praying to all our having a terrific Tuesday. And your Monday was blessed. There's a word for us on today, and that word is seize the moment. God has placed us in a situation where we can come out better than what we went in, but we must seize the moment. I'm reminded of the parable of the vineyard master who left and left those with talent. And he left some with five, he left one with three, and he left one with one. The one with three and the one with five took the talent and doubled what they had. They seized the opportunity to be great. They seized the opportunity, or they seized the moment to be better. But the one with the one talent took it and buried it in the ground. When the vine master, when the husbandman came back, he asked what would happen. 2 days and said we got more. The one said, I need you to be a taskmaster. So I put it in the ground and I hid it till you came back. He said, if you knew me to be a taskmaster, then why would you put the talent in the ground and not produce anything from it? What he was saying was you had an opportunity to seize the moment. If you be faithful over a few, I'll then make you ruler over much. You must seize the moment and the opportunity that God has placed before us. Just because you got to be quarantined, just because you got to stay in place, does not mean you cannot be great. Seize the moment, seize the opportunity, and become greater than what you are right now. I got to get out of here. I try my best to be on time, but I know how it goes. I'm in that call when you want me to, but I'm always on time. I love y'all. Y'all have the best day of your life, and we'll talk again on tomorrow.
Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle it. Always reaching out in vain, just taking the things now the past. But don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. 'Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it. They say it's not a life of sad, and Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a
It's for all the teachers that used to kick me out of class when I was falling asleep. They knew I was out all night trying to feed my dog. It was all a dream. I used to be the sports magazine, watching Biggie and P. Diddy on the TV screen. Thinking that could be me, but all I gotta do is make it out of the streets. I got a pack on me right now. Popo hit the block, the head down. Now I'm headed in the lockdown. I'm just trying to make my mama proud. We in the ghetto trying to make it out, but don't too many of us make it out. We still shooting name for the clouds, hoping that we hit the stars falling down. The sky's the limit. What other reason for me living? Before we have cars, we still driven. That's why I do this for the rocks and the ghettos and every hood to let them know the dream big. With that, this all the good, baby, baby. I never thought I could have been this rapping stuff. I was too used to moving packs and stuff. And birthdays were the worst days. That's what sent me running to the trap in the first place. I remember hearing dear mama. I shed a tear for my dear mama. I saw the pain she went through, cause my daddy wasn't there. Dry your eyes, it's all good, mama. Running home for that first play. Whatever month on the first day. And it was just to get a meal, but I knew if I missed this would probably be my last play. I'm just trying to make my city proud. This for everybody trying to make it out. Do this for the ghettos and rocks and every hood to let them know the dream big. With faith, it's all good, baby, baby. To get myself together, get up out of the street. But I still spread low up to my feet. All day, every day, up to the store. I made the change from a down feet. To get myself together, get up out of the street. But I still spread low up to my feet. All day, I can't help it, it's the way I was raised. It's all good, baby.
Yes, indeed. You got to hang on. This is the Raw Praise Party, and we are getting it in as we continue to do what we do each and every weekday morning. Don't touch that dial. More great music is definitely on the way as we continue rolling on down this holy highway, giving you nothing but the best in gospel music. We say good morning to you. We appreciate you, and you for all that you do. Rocking and rolling with us on this Tuesday, Health Tip Tuesday, y'all, as we continue to get it in. Don't forget, it is Tuesday, so it's a great day for Bible study. Join us tonight at 7 p.m. for outdoor Bible study. It's going to be going down here in Most Corner. You are more than welcome to join us by way of social media or if you're in the Most Corner area. Stop on by, grab a seat, and join the conversation. It's all happening at 7 p.m. tonight. Don't touch that dial. More great music is definitely on the way. We say good morning to each and every one of you that are rocking and rolling with us. We appreciate you guys for doing what you do as we continue to do it to the glory of God. Getting ready to get back into some news that you can use. Don't forget to send up your cities and states. That's the way you're at, so we can get you in on the very next roll call as we turn it back over into the hands of Mr. Darius for some more news that you can use.
The Houston Rockets star Russell Westbrook has tested positive for coronavirus. Houston Rockets guard Russell Westbrook announced on Monday that he had tested positive for COVID-19. In a statement issued via social media, Westbrook says he's feeling well and he anticipates joining his teammates once cleared from the virus. I tested positive for COVID-19 prior to my team's departure to Orlando, said Westbrook in his statement. I'm currently feeling well, quarantined, and look forward to rejoining my teammates when I'm cleared. Thank you all for the well wishes and continued support. Please take the virus seriously. Be safe, mask up. Westbrook, along with James Harden, haven't joined the rest of the team in Orlando ahead of the NBA restart. 2019 to 2020 NBA season will resume July 30th at the Walt Disney Resort in Orlando, Florida, with players kept in a bubble. This season was suspended on March 11th due to coronavirus pandemic. A number of the league's players, including the Rockets, Table, you heard him?
Fable. Evolution,
I guess. They have opted out of the season, citing the risk of coronavirus. This story has been updated with the correct NBA season to resume. It starts on July 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of people looking forward to that. The return of the NBA action, baby.
I guess he'll be joining his team a little later. Because,
Yeah, he'll be all right.
So, next, a Caribbean island is on the brink of, on track to become one of the world's first hurricane-proof countries.
Oh, yeah?
When a Category 5 hurricane makes landfall, few things born of our civilization can resist the power of the wind and surging violent waves. Yet the tiny nation of Dominica, which is even smaller than its neighbor Dominican Republic, is on course to hurricane-proof its country after being devastated by Hurricane Maria. The Cat 5 that struck the island 2 years ago destroyed 226% of the country's GDP and 90% of the structures, describing the project as creating the first climate-resilient nation. Prime Minister Roosevelt addressed the UN General Assembly in the aftermath of Maria's landfall, asking for the funds to create such a nation, one that can only resist powerful storms physically, but also economically and spiritually. In the past, we would prepare for one heavy storm a year. Now, thousands of storms form on a breeze in the mid-Atlantic and line up to pound us with maximum force and fury, he said to the UN. Scarrett's plan to create cities of hurricane-proof structures that won't leave mountains of debris behind after storms. The challenges are not just related to infrastructure. Resilience, in our view, is how vulnerable you are in the first place. That's why they are starting the building codes. A creed to live by. Bardville is CEO of the government's Climate Resilience Execution Agency of Dominica, and he believes that building a climate-resilient nation starts with every person considering how the planning decisions they make will hold up under winds higher than 150 miles per hour. Creed has been charged with establishing uniform building codes, geothermal energy plants, a hurricane-proof hospital and healthcare system, and improving public transit. How to keep a society and economy in a small country with a limited tax base and huge number of climatic challenges running on a shoestring. Those are the challenges, Bardville says. Described as the nature island, rainforests filled with colorful birds, encircled volcanoes looming above coral reefs, and beaches of white, brown, and even black sands, things which typically typically describes Dominica as not just a place for margaritas and sunny days in a resort, but adventure and exploration. That's pretty good. As so as many countries, Dominica represents a great place for a vacation, and vacation represents a way to directly, effectively support the climate resilient economy. So, the guy over this country or island, he has made the city more resilient when it comes to storms and stuff like that. So they said they've been hit by Cat 5 hurricanes. That's how it looked after the hurricane. It's pretty good. Nothing looks damaged. You know, raise awareness. Do this around the world. You know, hurricane season is coming up if it's not already here. I think people should be more aware about stuff like that. You know,
Yeah, that's a good thing, especially for those areas in the Caribbean like that that are out there, always away. So yeah, you definitely want to, and they should be, as tourist spots, they should be making enough money to hurricane proof themselves. So I think that's a very good idea.
want another one?
Sure.
Pharrell Williams is producing a gospel docu-series for Netflix. He has a lot to be happy about these days. The singer has teamed up with Netflix for the upcoming docu-series Voices of Fire about finding talent in the gospel choirs of his hometown in Hampton Roads, Virginia. The show will follow Pharrell's uncle, Bishop Ezekiel Williams, on their quest. The singer announced the news on Sunday during the Essence Festival along with his uncle. Pharrell's uncle and a well-respected musical genius in the area, Bishop Ezekiel Williams, and his core team of influential gospel leaders will venture out into Hampton Roads to find undiscovered talent, said in a press release, with the belief that diverse backstories can give the collective voice a greater meaning. The bishop and his team will be searching for people of all ages, ethnicities, and backgrounds, and the series will be produced by A. Smith and Co. and I Am Other. The show is expected to debut in later this year.
What's the name of the show gonna be? What did you say?
Oh, Voices of Fire. Yeah,
It's a corny name, but okay.
that might be good though. You know, they're looking for choirs.
We'll see. See if it makes it. You gotta run when it comes to TV shows, and you gotta be bringing something.
Yeah, first season
To
got to
last.
be really big.
Yeah, you gotta grab a lot of people's attention in order for them to keep it going. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's expected to release later this year, so check it out when it comes out. This new
So on
show.
Netflix, okay. Netflix usually do some good shows, so we'll see how that one goes. What else you got?
The statue of Frederick Douglass was toppled over 4th of July weekend, on the anniversary of his famous speech.
I didn't have that over Frederick Douglass.
I didn't even know Frederick Douglass gave a speech. I thought he was a judge.
Oh my God.
What, isn't that the judge guy? Or is that Thurgood Marshall?
Yes, that's Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah, well, I mean, makes sense, you know.
Different eras, man. No, don't say it like that. Just go and read the story. Because you're an embarrassment.
Okay. There's only a stump where a statue of famed abolitionists. Oh, abolitionists. I know what that is. Frederick Douglass once stood. The monument of Douglass, one of several in Rochester, New York, was found ripped from its base and disposed in a gorge over the weekend. Countless statues have fallen in recent weeks, but unlike Douglas's, they were all men of the opposite side of the story. The incident occurred either late July 4th or early July 5th, according to Rochester's communications director. Apart from its removal, the statue also sustained damage to Douglas's hands. Police haven't identified who took down the statue, and Rochester Police Chief LaRon Singletary declined to speculate on a motive. Certainly disheartening whether it was out of pure boredom or if it was intentional that someone would damage a statue that resembles someone so significant in that country. The statue was one of a number of replicas displayed around the city in 2018 in honor of the bicentennial of Douglas's birth. The famed orator, what is that? Speech guy? Yeah, moved to Rochester in the 1840s after escaping slavery. There he had, oh, I know who this guy is. I do know who this guy is. I thought this was somebody else. He helmed the North Star, an abolitionist newspaper, which eventually became Frederick Douglass's paper. He later moved to Washington, D.C. after his Rochester home was set aflame. according to the Rochester Regional Library Council. Yeah. The statue's vandalism coincided with the anniversary of his famous speech in Rochester on July 5th, 1852. What to the slave is the 4th of July. In it, he wrote that Black Americans were not free and independent like their white neighbors. Many downed statues in recent weeks have been targeted because they portray racist or slave owners. Officials in several U.S. cities have even removed statues quietly overnight to appease protesters, if they had not already toppled the monuments themselves. The nationwide protests have reignited conversations about the virtue of naming institutions after slave owners or Confederate leaders. Universities like Princeton and Clemson have had to rename buildings to remove the names of Woodrow Wilson, condemned now for his racist views, and slave owner John C. Calhoun, respectively. President Donald Trump, that's Trump. Trump has repeatedly criticized protesters calling for the removal of Confederate monuments and flags. At his June rally in Tulsa, he referred to demonstrators as an unhinged left-wing mob that wanted to vandalize our history. This cruel campaign of censorship and exclusion violates everything we hold dear as Americans. He said that at the rally they want to demolish our heritage so they can impose a new oppressive regime in its place. So the protesters are just damaging the history.
That's crazy. But I did like the part when they were talking about a lot of where they're removing, those old images and those that know to be historically, racist and slave owners and stuff like that. Because again, that's like we were talking about the other thing. It's showing a change. A new culture is definitely changing for us. When these big companies in these cities and states are taking into consideration who was representing what the monuments they have and the people, saying for who they are. So that I think that's pretty good when it comes to seeing change socially. I think that's a good thing. When they're taking it down, and after the last riots, I mean, people, when you see the whole country participating in some kind of protest or riot, yeah, that really woke up a lot of major companies and cities and states to do something. So I'm proud of that. I do appreciate that. I'm sorry and sad that it took another death to spark it, but change has to come, and I like it because change is visible change that's going on. Let's give one more.
Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes signed the most lucrative sports deal in history, according to his agent. The NFL.
You know who Mahomes is, right?
Yeah, I don't know these people.
He's the black quarterback that just won the Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs last year. I'm just telling you who he is. I know you don't know him, but I'm telling you who he is. Read the story.
The Kansas City Chiefs have signed their quarterback Patrick Mahomes to a 10-year contract extension that his agent says is the most lucrative contract in sports history. Mahomes, who won the NFL MVP award and led the Chiefs to a Super Bowl championship last season, is now under contract with the Chiefs through the 2031 NFL season. The team announced the contract extension but did not confirm the terms of the deal. The 10-year extension is reportedly worth $450 million. ESPN was first to report on the terms of the contract, followed by the NFL Network. The extension brings the total potential value of Mahomes' current contract to as much as $503 million between the 2020 and 2031 NFL seasons, according to ESPN and NFL Network. In a post on Instagram, Mahomes' agent Chris Cabot touted the historic nature of the massive contract. First half-billion-dollar player in sports history. What's half a billion? 500 million? That's half a billion. The largest contract in sports history. First time NFL player has been highest paid player in sports history. People,
That's a long contract. 10 years.
wrote alongside a picture of Mahomes' signing contract. This is a significant moment for our franchise and for the Chiefs' kingdom. Chiefs chairman and CEO Clark Hunt said in a statement, since he joined the Chiefs just a few years ago, Patrick has developed into one of the most prolific athletes in all of sports. He's an extraordinary leader and a credit to the Kansas City community, and I'm delighted that he will be a member of the Chiefs for many years to come. Yes, that's many, many years to come.
Yeah, the next 12 seasons. It's a long contract, buddy.
I mean, that is pretty good, you know.
The money sound good, but I gotta stay there for 10 years. A lot can happen in 10 years. That's a whole decade.
Yeah, that kind of money never pays.
Yeah.
$503 million.
Now, till you about 5 years in, you be like, man, I want to get out of here. But you can't. In the contract. It can get rough. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, hats off to him though to get that kind of money. Black man getting that money, but I don't think I want to be tied down for that long. Anyway, we appreciate you guys rocking and rolling with us. Y'all know what it is. We're gonna keep it moving as we drop you right back into the gospel groove. Don't forget, coming up at the bottom of the hour is going to be your comedy praise break as we continue to rock and roll with a little Judah band, because I believe.
Everybody clap your hands. Like I know what the Lord done for me. And remind myself about the power of G.O.D. If you start to doubt, then make you look. It's a make up, because if I said it, it's a fact. You can take it with faith that I believe everything is said about me. I believe everything will come to pass. Let me hear you say it. I believe that it will. Try Jesus. He won't let you down.
It's time for the RPP Comedy Praise Break on Exquisite Minute Radio.
Everybody, this is my wet plan. Hustle man. Come on here. Your circus is tree.
You have a wedding planner. No. Hustle man cannot be a wedding planner, Mark. Besides, we already have a wedding planner.
You have yours, and I have mine.
Oh, Gina, let's just get on with it. Miss Lewis, please continue.
Yes.
In keeping with the theme of elegance, I suggest we use long-stemmed French-cut red roses.
Right, that's
Pardon me, sugar bop, honey bun. I'm in the set. But I suggest you use the simple plastic one. Because that right there, those real ones, gonna be dead before y'all even say I do. You know what I'm saying? Use the simple plastic ones. You can beat them. You can do whatever you want with them. And you'll never lose a beat.
It's really so very amusing, but we're not going to use plastic flowers. If you had been here earlier, you would have seen my video and realized, as I do, that fresh flowers are so much better. Do you see that? She's a professional, okay? She has her own video.
Do she now? Well, guess what then? I guess it's our showtime. Hit it. Bam! That's right. You know, I like this TV too. It's kind of smooth.
Oh, Big Daddy.
Oh, my bad, wrong tape. But as y'all can see, I do honeymoons too. No, don't let that. I mean, that was some beautiful art there, so man. Wasn't that beautiful?
That was disgusting. What movie was that?
Well, if you are quite finished with your little Def Jam shenanigans, let's continue on with the food.
Yeah, the food, but Miss Waters, I didn't know you had a little freak in your arm. Oh, but my papa, I mean, it's just the way you reacted when you thought the David. Okay, Miss Waters, will you be doing the cooking?
Oh, this is a charade. I'm getting a migraine.
Real? How much those scores? Because my man just wanted me out of. Don't even worry about it. Look, let me get that tape on there. Man, I told you, come on down to the crib. I had okay so you. Okay.
This is supposed to be the most important day of my life, and you're joking about it?
I look like I'm joking, Gina. You the one got Ebony and Ivory running around here in a tight-ass drawers, and I'm the one joking.
Oh, please, that's very nice, man. You should be a little bit more sensitive. Please, I implore you. I am come here to plan a wedding, and gosh darn it, I've got a plan one.
I am so sorry. I have behaved in a way that is so much less than elegant. Please excuse me. Where were we? I think we were talking about the food.
I ain't saying I'm being.
Oh, look! It's our beautiful first course. It's stuffed artichoke hearts surrounded by fresh Santa Barbara Bay shrimp on a bed of baby butter lettuce.
Wait, no. You don't leave that, kid. You know damn well those shrimp ain't gonna be fresh coming all the way from Santa Barbara, baby. Fine, that's exactly why I recommend this. What is it? I'm glad you asked that, sweetie Bob. This right here is chestnut note. Yeah, she's just a little nauseous, but you're gonna be all right. Now let me ask you a question. Did you sprinkle the basil in there like I told you that's what you like. I like good. See, baby, you put one of these at every table with a bottle of hot sauce or Tabasco, whichever one you like, and baby, it's on like doggy.
I am not serving cinnamon loaf at my wedding.
Baby, check it out. This is your lawn. This right here is just a loaf. This go down easy. It don't come up, bro.
Down to the mirror, see what God has done. Somebody didn't even make it. To see the morning sun, the fact that you still breathing, you've already won. Oh, I'm so glad to know ya. You know I'll do anything for ya. Every day I'm gonna show ya that I'm thankful for my. I ain't gonna waste no time while the world divides. Man, I'm gonna live a life shot, live a life shot. Oh, I'll never let a day go by in my life when I won't represent Christ. Oh, I'm so glad to know ya. You know I'll do anything for ya. Every day I'm gonna show ya that I'm thankful for my. You know I'm living, I'm living, I'm living. Put your hands
Yes, we are back, getting it in, putting it down for the Crown and Chucktown. All you gotta do is stick around as we continue to roll on down this holy highway, giving you nothing but the best in gospel music. We say good morning to each and every one of you. So glad that you could join the party. Good morning to those that are just coming on in the room. We're gonna get us a final roll call before we get out of here. But before we get to that, let's get us one more story. Let's work on our Health Tip Tuesday on today with Mr. Darius Moon.
I got 45. How much you want me to get?
We're gonna get 3.
3?
And then you'll save the rest. Save that in your favorites, and we can dig in that each week.
Okay. Number 1. Copy your cat. Learn to do stretching exercises when you wake up. It boosts your circulation and digestion and eases back pain. So stretch when you wake up. Number 2, don't skip breakfast. Studies show that eating a proper breakfast is one of the most positive things you can do if you're trying to lose weight. Breakfast skippers tend to gain weight. A balanced breakfast includes fresh fruit or fruit juice or a high fiber breakfast cereal, low fat milk or yogurt, whole wheat toast, and a boiled egg. And the third one is brush up on your hygiene. Many people don't know how to brush their teeth properly. Improper brushing can cause as much damage to the teeth and gums as not brushing at all. Lots of people don't brush for long enough, don't floss, and don't see dentists regularly. Hold your toothbrush in the same way that you hold a pencil and brush for at least 2 minutes. This includes brushing the teeth, the junction of the teeth and gums, the tongue, and the roof of the mouth. And you don't need a fancy angled toothbrush, just a sturdy, soft, versatile one that you replace each month. So yeah, stretch, eat your breakfast, and brush your teeth.
I give them 2 more. Those are good tips.
4, neurobics for your mind. Get your brain fizzing.
Aerobics. Okay.
Trying to make it seem like I was dumb, Dad. I thought I said neurobics, and you said neurobics.
I'm reading the words. Okay, I never heard that. Neurobics.
Get your brain fizzing with energy.
It's like aerobics, neurobics, because the mind is the neurobics. Get it? Exercise for your mind.
Dad.
Go ahead.
American researchers coined the term neurobics for tasks which activate the brain's own biochemical pathways and to bring new pathways online that can help strengthen and preserve brain circuits. So brush your teeth with your other hand and take a new route to work or choose your clothes based on sense of touch rather than sight. People with mental agility tend to have lower rates of Alzheimer's disease and age-related mental decline. So yeah, do something you don't normally do, basically.
Shake it up.
Yeah. And the last one, get what you give. Always giving and never taking. This is the short road to compassion fatigue. Give to yourself and receive from others. Otherwise, you'll get to a point where you have nothing left to give. Hey, if you can't receive from others, how can you expect them to receive from you? Mind aerobics.
Neurobics. I like that. Exercise the mind.
The top 5.
That's your top 5. He's already
more.
loading that up onto the Royal Praise Party Facebook page because it is Health Tip Tuesday. So those are the 5 health tips of today. You can catch those and the other stories that we've talked about today on the Royal Praise Party Facebook page. Definitely want to check those out. Good morning to each and every one of you. We thank God for those that are coming on in the room, like Shantae Ellis. Good morning, Miss Shantae. And family member, Yolanda, Yvette, Young Riley with all them Y's going on. Good morning to you, Cuzzo. And my sister Lizzie Wilson out there in New Jersey. Appreciate you. And my man, Mr. Davis in the building. Silas Davis rocking with us on today. And we also see you, Jaquavius Green. Good morning to you. We appreciate those of you that are coming through. Make sure you share the news about the party. It's going down for Marvelous Monk's Corner, South Carolina. We are getting it in, but it's about that time for us to wrap it up and get on out the way and let you get on back to work. I got things to do, and I'm sure you do too. Whether you're working from home or not, you got to get to work one way or the other. Let's get there on time, people. Don't forget to join us back here tomorrow for a way back Wednesday. We'll have you inside the RPP time machine, kicking it in reverse, taking you back in the day with those jams that you haven't heard in a while, but you're going to hear them right here on the Royal Praise Party in the AM, if it be the Lord's will. We got to get out of here. Going to let Mr. Darius give us his famous words of encouragement. Be safe. That's all he ever said. So be safe. That's all I can say. Go ahead, get out there and be safe. Have yourself a good day. Remember, put your mask on, protect yourself. Do what you got to do. COVID is still a real thing, and they're going to juice it and milk it all the way to election day. I promise you that. They're going to do that. So we got to deal with it. We're going back into another 15-day extended state of emergency, according to Governor McMaster, whatever that entails. But they're trying to get schools open, so we'll see how that works out. We'll keep up on all these stories and much, much more. Meet us back here tomorrow. God bless each and every one of you. Don't forget to join us tonight for Bible study. That's right, outdoor Bible study here in Monk's Corner. If you're in the area, you can come on through. We're at 113 Underbrush Court, Monk's Corner. We're going to be outdoor doing our Bible study tonight. If you can't make it, it's all right. Social media will be on and popping if it be the will of the Lord. God bless each and every one of you. Have yourself a marvelous day. Be safe out there on those roadways as you're commuting around. And above all else, don't let nobody steal your joy. It's a gift from God, so don't you dare give up your gift without a fight, all right? And if you remember nothing else from today, remember this one thing. Me and this dude right here, we love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. We got to get out of here. Going to leave you with a little hand clapping, foot stomping one as we go out of here on a church note. It's Helen Miller, because I won't let you fall. Let's go. Peace.
Please,